pay for my dying girlfriend's treatment. I delivered food during the day and ran a BBQ stand at night, all just to scrape together her surgery money. But when a fleet of Rolls Royces pulled up at my door, I found out she was the secret daughter of a billionaire family. She took everything she could, including my roommate. But she left me behind. A reporter asked Xia Jinian, "Who is this man to you?" She coldly answered, "Just the caretaker who looked after me for a while." After that, she became the most coveted girl in Harbor City, and I turned around and married her worst enemy. On our wedding night, Xia Jinian had me kidnapped. She grabbed me by the collar and snapped, "Why did you marry that ugly piece of work?" Because she never treated me like hired help. Xia Jinian scoffed, "That's all you got, pathetic?" I nodded, "Yep, that's all I got." The day the Xia family came to pick her up, 12 Rolls Royces lined up in a row, blocking the alley I take home every day. Reporters showed up with cameras and mics, completely surrounding the whole apartment building. I couldn't even push my BBQ cart through. Had to ditch it and walk. My neighbor Chen Wei spotted me and threw an arm around my shoulder. "Ging Chen! Bro, you just hit the jackpot!" Turns out your girl Jinian is literally the Xia family's princess. The old man himself sent cars to pick her up. "You could ride along and live the good life, man." I was still zoning out when Xia Jinian came downstairs, surrounded by a whole entourage. I'd never seen her like this before. She had on the latest high-end designer dress, figure perfect, radiating class, straight out of a drama, the classic rich girl everyone envied. Right beside her was my other roommate, Boda. When Xia Jinian looked at me, her eyes were different, full of cold contempt, like she was looking down at something beneath her. A sharp-eyed reporter leaned in. "Miss Xia, what's your relationship with this man?" Xia Jinian glanced at me and looked away. She answered flatly, "Just the helper who took care of me for a bit." Everyone around us went dead silent, because they'd all seen me buying things for her, working out with her, and they all knew she was my girlfriend. All at once, looks of pity and mockery hit me from every direction. I froze and looked down at myself. A $10 t-shirt, $20 canvas shoes, and the kind of bone-deep exhaustion you can't hide. Yeah, I guess I did look like hired help, but I'd taken care of Xia Jinian for 5 years. If she just said I was her neighbor, it wouldn't have been this humiliating. When she reached the lead car, Xia Jinian had just opened the door for Boda and let him get in. Then she suddenly thought of something and turned to me. "You've looked after me all this time. Is there anything you want? I can make it happen, within reason." Chen Wei started poking me. "Go, go, go! This is your shot! Ask her to take you with her!" I didn't move, just numbly shook the bag of meds in my hand. "Since you were never actually sick, I'd like to be reimbursed for the meds I bought you over the years. Oh, and living expenses too. That comes out to $598,000. I pulled out my phone and punched in the numbers, and dropped the figure out loud. People around me burst out laughing. They said I was thinking too small. Given Xia Jinian's net worth, $598K was nothing. If I just asked, she'd hand over $50 million without blinking. Xia Jinian frowned. She gave me a complicated look, but then had her assistant hand me a check. I glanced at it. $600K, $2,000 extra. Boda looped an arm through hers and looked at me. "Jingchen, Jinian's been pretty generous to you. She paid every penny you asked for. But after today, you two are from different worlds. I hope you won't go around talking trash about Jinian to anyone." Xia Jinian looked at me and pressed her lips together. "I don't want anyone knowing you had anything to do with me." Got it. She was ashamed of me. Scared I'd go to the press and say she was my girlfriend. Don't worry, and I won't. Having a girlfriend who's